day, everyone. Our topic will be supply chain management. The importance of supply chain management cannot be underestimated because it ensures that the right materials are at the right place at the right time, at minimal cost and the right quality. In addition, supply chain management requires a very careful coordination of activities between various business organizations in the supply chain. What is a supply chain? It is the sequence of organizations, facilities, and functions and activities that are involved in producing and delivering a product or services. In other words, it defined a channel of goods and distribution which starts with the supplies of raw materials or components, move through the operation process to the distribution and retailer, and finally to the consumer. Supply chain is sometimes referred to as a value chain, a term that reflects the concept that value is added as goods and services progress to the chain. Supplier value chain typically comprise separate business organizations rather than just a single organization. Supply chain have two components, the supply components and demand components. The supply components start at the beginning of supply chain and ends with the internet operation of the organization, while the demand components are start at the point where the organization's output is delivered to its immediate customer and ends with the final customer. There are three important aspects in supply chain. First is effective communication. It is where management and employees are clearly and effectively communicating about the works. Second is the speed in which information moves through the supply chain, at which activities within the supply chain are completed, as well as the speed at which orders move through the supply chain from processing to arrival on the customer doorstep. The third one is having performance matrix. In this, the system offers to link strategy planning and operational control of an organization, provides the necessary information to the monitor, control, evaluation, and feedback function of operational management.
The illustration illustrates the typical manufacturing supply chain. So the sequence of a typical manufacturing supply chain from supplier to storage to manufacturing to storage to distributor to retailer and to customer. So this illustrates the typical service supply chain. The service supply chain is a part of the supply chain dedicated to providing service on products. It addresses the supply of parts, materials, personnel, and services needed to provide timely and effective product service, such as repair and maintenance. Facilities are places where products are stored, consumed, or sold. A facility can be a factory, warehouse, processing center, distribution center, retail outlet, and office. So, hindi ang mga lugar na hindi ang ginahimo ang mga product at kung diin pwede mataka. Supply chain functions and activities. So, ang mga bagay nga ginahimo sa sulod ng supply chain are forecasting, purchasing, inventory management, information management, quality assurance, scheduling, production and delivery, and customer service. Supply chain diagram. So, makita sa diagram from raw materials to supplier, then to manufacturing. Diri ni ang ginahimo ang product tapos pasunod sa distributor tapos sa from distributor at sa retailer. Then ang mga retailers nakatuan sa customer para magpakal ng product na ginahimo. from raw materials to final product. Supply food chain. So, from the farm, tapos yung pa-seller sa plastic. Dili ko gina-shop ang mga dapat like baka. Then, to distributor. Tapos, ang distributor, distribute sila sa retail or restaurant. So, sa restaurant, from the restaurant, pina-prepare sang mga chef, then pina-distribute sa mga restaurant consumers. Then, kung sa retail naman, inabakaltan niya sa mga super na sinaluto to sa balay tapos sinakaon sa ating pamilya. A supply food chain is a process that all food production goes through, from production all the way through consumption. So, ang illustration, makita ka din na ang from the farm to manufacturing, then to packaging, then to distribution, to transportation, saka sa market.
What is supply chain management or SCM? Supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final products. It involves the active streamlining of a business supply-side activities to maximize customer value and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. How supply chain management works. Typically, supply chain management attempts to control or link the production, shipment, and distribution of a product. By managing the supply chain, companies are able to cut excess costs and deliver products faster. This is done by keeping tighter control of internal inventories, internal production, distribution, sales, and the inventories of company vendors.
So, logistics is part of supply chain, and it refers to overall process of managing how resources are acquired, restored, and transported to their final destination. Logistics also focuses on moving product and materials as efficiently as possible. And in simple terms, the goal of logistics is to have the right amount of resource or input at the right time, getting it to appropriate location in proper condition, and delivering it to correct internal or external customers.
Supply chain management is a key in managing the flow of products, information, and finances. An effective supply chain management improves product quality and orders return. It also ensures that operations are in minimum cost. The key aspects of supply chain management are the following: determining appropriate levels of outsourcing, managing procurement, managing suppliers, managing customers' relationship, and being able to quickly identify problems and respond to them. Determining appropriate levels of outsourcing. When we say outsourcing, it is a shifting companies' essential operations to a third-party vendor in order to gain various benefits, including better services, low cost, and speedy work. So, it is important to determine the levels of outsourcing for a business. By doing that, it can improve efficiency and productivity. It also helps to make a business more flexible and being able to adapt to changing market conditions. Managing procurements. This involves the strategic approach in managing and optimizing organizational speeds, and it also involves acquiring quality goods and services. The procurement management process includes sourcing, requisitioning, ordering, inspections, and reconciliation. Managing supplies. It is the process of assessing supplier performance, defining and settling expectations. So, the goal of managing supplier is to ensure that supplies meets or exceeds the buyer's expectations expectation in terms of quality, delivery, and cost. Managing customer relationship. It is important that we communicate and interact to our valid customers and potential customers. Example, build a relationship with them, be in touch with them, connect with them. Promise only what you can deliver in terms of goods and services, and ask for feedback. By doing that, you know where to develop and enhance your goods and services for your business. Being able to quickly identify problems and respond to them. Business problem is a big part of how you can handle the issues of your business. By identifying problem, it will help lessen the cost and to solve the problem. An important aspect of supply chain management is flow management. And flow management has 3 types of flow. These are product and service flow, information flow, and financial flow. Product and service flow, it involves the movement of goods from a supplier to a customer. While information flow, it is a center on transmitting orders and updating the status of delivery. Example of these are the bills of materials, product data, description, pricing, inventory levels, customers in order information, delivery scheduling, supply and distributor information, and delivery status. While financial flow, it consists of credit terms, payment schedules, consignment, and title of ownership arrangement.
Following are the trends affecting supply chain design and management. First is measuring supply chain ROI. Enables manager to incorporate economics into outsourcing and other decisions. Is the administration of the process of purchasing materials. For example, customer satisfaction and product quality, order to delivery lead time and flexibility. Second is greening the supply chain. Can be used in logistic structures that guarantee the production and distribution of products globally in an environmental friendly manner. So that trends has been motivated by several development. For example, reducing food waste. The third is re-evaluating outsourcings. Maybe a primary financial decision, but you should consider how it may affect employee morale. So you can determine the outsourcing allows company to focus on its core aspect by delegating less critical functions to the third party outside organizations.
And the fourth one is integrating IT.
Is the connection of data, application and devices across your IT organization to be more efficient, productive. Example, it is productivity. Adapting lean principles. So this is the core idea behind lean, is maximizing customer value while minimizing waste. Simply put, lean is creating more value for customer with fewer resources. And the last is managing risk. Is to focus on anticipating what might not go to plan and putting in place action to reduce uncertainty to variable level, so that a project professional ensures that risk owner, the project professionals ensures that are clearly identified.
That's the end of our topic, so thank you for listening.